Everybody, Dr. Keith Johnson here, America's #1 confidence coach. We just launched our new 83K Academy, and everybody's asking me, they're like, man, what do you recommend for me to do in order for me to be able to earn more money in this day and in this hour? And one of the #1 ways I tell everybody is to start a coaching business. Listen, I was a struggling speaker. Man, I was going church to church, these little bitty churches, and they were giving me honorariums, and I went broke. $180,000 in debt, had to move into my mother-in-law's house, had no money in the bank. And way back in 2001, I discovered this business called coaching. And it was at that point I spent something like $25,000 on learning the coaching business, of which much of which was outdated, and many people still go by that old teaching today. It's why many of these coaches today are broke. But still today, if you know how to set up this business, how to maximize it, man, it is still the #1 way for entrepreneurs to make money, especially in this digital age. Now, most Christians, especially coaches, a lot of them, they don't make any money. Like, you may know somebody who calls themselves a coach and they're broke, but many people ask me about it because they see how blessed I am from God. They see, my success and my prosperity and all that. But what I find is so many Christians out there, like, they try to be a pastor and run their coaching business like a ministry or like a pastor. And in the church world, right, a pastor thinks we want everything to be free. Free. So they have free seminars. They every day they stand up, they say, hey, we have free Bibles in the back. And it's funny, man, nobody goes and buys, nobody goes back to get the free Bibles. Isn't that interesting? Because really that's like a poverty mindset. And in reality, in the world, nobody puts any value on free. So the moment you say something's free, nobody wants it, right? People want things of value, and that's one of the reasons why I really honestly think the Word of God is the most valuable weapon to empower you, to change your life, to become a success in life. I believe it's the #1 weapon that we have. I think we would get more people to read the Bible if we charged $1,000 for it. But anyway, that's for another day, another time. But still, many coaches, they live in the spirit of poverty, and they already have a poverty mindset. And then they come into the coaching industry and don't realize that, yes, being a coach is a calling, but being a coach is also about being a business, and you have to produce profits. You have to earn enough to pay yourself a paycheck, to feed your family, to take care of things. This is a profession, and you need to learn how to be a professional. You can't just put coach. I'm a coach. Oh, I'm a coach. Who have you been trained by? Who certified you? Where did you do all this? And most of them are just haven't had any training whatsoever, and they especially haven't had high quality training. There's a reason I'm called America's #1 confidence coach. Other people call me that way before I did. Dr. Schuler started it, who built the Crystal Cathedral. And so when you look at my coaching business, I probably shouldn't even tell you this, but I'm at a whole nother level than what you have heard or people have talked about. I probably shouldn't tell you, but I mean, my entry fee for some of my programs, one of them's $10,000, the second one's $25,000, third one's $83,000, fourth one is $120,000. This is the level. Can you imagine somebody writing you a $83,000 check and you putting it in your bank account? Some of you work all year long to make $83,000. This is the possibilities out here. But see, There's a difference between church and the marketplace. If you think churchy and free, the marketplace, when the marketplace hears free, they hear no value. The marketplace thinks way different than people in the church. The marketplace says, oh, it's expensive. It must be something that I need. Totally different perspective. So in the marketplace, the higher the cost, the assumption of more value. Now, that doesn't always necessarily mean it is, because there's a lot of people out there that have high value things, and when you get it, it's like, okay, that was not worth what I paid for it. And that's one of the little problems we have in this industry right now. And I say little because most people are charging too little instead of charging too much, what they're worth. And so what I teach my coaches is I teach them that you've got to bring what I call the 10x value principle. And the 10x value is you got to say, okay, I'm going to create a process. Most coaches don't have a set process that takes a client from A to Z that can actually help them produce profits. That's the key word, profits. So people have got to see, I've invested this amount of money, and I invested this amount of money, and through that investment, I can look and I 10x my life. I 10x my business. I 10x my income coming into my life. And so you got to create a process that helps people actually get to 10x in their life. It's 10 times the value of what they pay for something. So if I charge $10,000 for a program, I need to make sure that they can make $100,000. If I charge $100,000, I need to make sure that what I'm giving them can empower them to create $1 million, and so on and so forth. And so in my 83K Academy, that's exactly what I do. I lay out my blueprint for my coaching business, and I lay out the exact process that I take my high-level clients and show you what that process is, and even allow you to use my process, or at least you'll have the framework to be able to create your own process. So that's what 83K Academy is. It number one, it's going to certify you as a certified coach, life coach, leadership coach, church growth coach, and business coach, all inside of 6 weeks. So it's a 6-week program. You listen to a video 1 hour a day for 6 weeks. And so it's accelerated, it's fast, it's accredited. And we're going to certify you as a coach. Not only are we going to teach you how to coach, we're going to teach you how to take your message and then get stages, get bookings at churches, at businesses. We're also going to teach you how to write a book, like whatever your message is, your passion, the problem you're going to solve. I'm going to help you be able to write a book from that and give you a template on how to do that. And and then also I'm going to take you one step beyond that to becoming a consultant. How do I become an expert consultant? So coaching, there's a financial limit to how much you can make. Consulting, when you become a consultant, now that number is infinite. It's amazing. So the big announcement that we made this week was, before, with 83K Academy, we've been training coaches now. We train about 200, and at 83K, on the link down below, at 83K Academy link down below, you're gonna be able to go over there and see all the coaches that we've trained. And I have coaches making more money than me. That's right. You're going to find coaches making $1 million+ a year. You're going to find coaches who've hit 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures. It's crazy what we've been able to do with this program. And some of my students have gone beyond me. Some of them haven't. And yeah, we've got students. I'm just going to be honest with you. We got students who I taught them and they didn't do a single thing I said. and so they didn't do anything with it, so just being honest. So the results that you see on there, that's not everybody. I don't want to deceive anybody. Just be honest. I'm a Christian. I'm a believer. Tell you the truth. If you do what I tell you to do, the people who did what I told them to do, they got results. So if you have a passion to help people, passion to empower people, to heal hurting people, to fix people's problems, to meet people's needs, to help people grow their life, this is a great opportunity that we've never done before. Before, they got the training, plus they had to have some of my coaching inside of it, which meant it cost a lot of money. I told you what my programs are. I mean, for coaching for me, 10, you got 25, you got 83K, you got $120,000. So when you put me in the mix, it gets expensive. And all due respect, right? I'm America's #1 confidence coach. If I was cheap, you'd think, what's up with this dude? Right? It's just a whole new way of thinking, you guys. And I know some of you in the church market, you're not used to this kind of talk. But anyway, what I did was I took those coaching times, the one-on-one times, and my team recorded some of the most necessary ones, so that you have the 6 weeks of the hour a day, plus you have all the intimate coaching times that you can listen in on. And we put it all online, so you can take it all online, and all the notebooks, all the training curriculum, it's all available to you. And all you got to do is click the link below, and you can take it at your own pace. You don't have to go at 6 weeks, but I recommend, let's get you on the fast track. Let's start learning. And at an hour a day, you should all be able to do that. But you can take it at your own pace. And the cool thing now is all of that training is archived, and you'll be able to have access to that forever. So I'm gonna post a link down below. If you're interested, I'm telling you, coaching is still the fastest path to wealth. It's what got me out. I told you, $180,000 in credit card debt, living with my mother-in-law, no money in the bank. 3 years later, my entire life changed. I'm living in my dream home. I doubled my income every single year by putting coaching into what I do, and it's been amazing. And it's not just me. You'll find over on the link down below a whole list of my coaches that I've been training now for the last since 2020, that I've been training, who've been super duper successful at it too. So that's a big announcement, man, for the first time ever. First time, we've never done this before, where you could actually take it all online. And here's the cool thing. We drastically discounted the cost, the original cost, what everybody else paid. We stayed at one price for all those years. For 5 years, we stayed at the same price. We didn't compromise. We didn't discount it. Nobody got that. And so that's available now at a drastically discounted price, basically because we're able to take me out of the picture. You still get me, but it's not taking up my time, because I'm enjoying the water here. I want to fish. I want to enjoy this season of my life. So, hey, if you're interested, if you have a passion to help people, to empower people, click the link down below. I want to see you there. I want to personally be able to see you be one of these people on my website that just rocks it, that does way better than me. God bless. Godspeed. 83K Academy. The doors are open. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't know how long. I don't know if I'm going to do this forever. Honestly, I don't know. At this drastically reduced price, my team talked me into it. I don't know if I'm going to do this forever. I'm testing it. See how it does. But I may stop it. But if you get in now, you'll be archived in and grandfathered in forever. Okay? So I've done all this stuff. I've traveled around the world, spoke on every continent, some of the largest churches, largest business seminars on the planet. Few people can say that, guys. Few people can say that, Wealthy Coaching magazine labeled me one of the top paid coaches in the industry. Wow. published author with Penguin Books, the largest book publisher on the planet. Amazing. I've been on the news channels, Fox News, ABC, all that kind of stuff. I've done all this stuff. And all inside of 83K Academy, I teach you how I did it, my strategies. I was a no-name. Nobody knew who I was. And I'm going to teach you the same strategies that I used, exactly the same. How I got a publisher. I call it the chicken soup for the soul principle. I teach you all that. These guys coach me and help me. Guys like Les Brown. Les Brown gave me the speaking model of what to say when you get in front of an audience. So you get all that in 83K Academy. Click the link down below. Hope that you join. If you feel like, man, I wanna make a shift in my life, my career. Some of you, one career is coming to an end and it's time to go to something different. You're feeling that shift. Why not a business that is just focused on helping other people? I don't know of a better thing to do. Again, it's a call.